Okay, my dear students, come to the second problem in our 3-column cash book. The second problem is also similar to the first problem of 3-column cash book, but there is a sum of the changes in our second problem. Now let us read the second problem. From the following data, prepare 3-column cash book 2019 in the month of February. So all transactions are will be February month only. And come to the first one, cash in hand 5,000 and the same February 1st bank value 10,000. So the first day transaction will be called it as opening values, means opening balances. So according to cash book, debit side we have to write opening value, so it will be converting into debit side of cash book. In cash column we have to write 5,000, so in bank column we have to write 10,000 because of separate values we have in the first transaction. I'll come to the second one, paid into bank. So already I said cash deposited into bank, cash sent to bank, paid into bank, deposited checks into bank. So whatever may be the transaction that will be communicating with bank, it will be called as a contra entry. That is nothing but paying cash, paying check. So those words will be called as communicating to the bank as a contra entry. So paid into bank is nothing but it is a contra entry. We have to represent as C. So we have to write this one in debit side as well as credit side. Why you are going to enter this contra entry in debit side and credit side? Because of we have to assume one thought idea, that is nothing but when we are going to deposit cash into bank, we have the banker will post the entry in our passbook. So we have the passbook in our bank account as well as banker also maintain our account in their cash book. So when we are going to deposit, it will be credit side of our passbook. So as well as the same values will be in debit side of cash book. So that's the reason we are going to enter the transaction in both sides. The particular bank related transaction we are going to learn in bank reconciliation statement. In that chapter definitely we have to know the complete information regarding banker communication, that is passbook as well as cash book. But in this chapter just we have to know why we have to enter debit side and why we have to enter credit side. That's two things only we have to learn and no need to get over explanation about this one. If we will get over explanation, definitely we will get confusion. So paid into bank is nothing but contra entry. It will be converting into debit side as well as credit side. As well as in ledger column we have to mention C. C is as contra entry. And come to the next one, that is on February 3rd, bought furniture through check. We are purchasing furniture. Bought is nothing but purchase. So purchase furniture through check. We are purchasing furniture by paying check. So it will be converting into bank column. So purchase is nothing but credit side transaction. We have to give its CR. CR is nothing but credit. And next one, purchase goods for cash. It is also a purchase. In credit side we have to enter purchase transaction. Means cash goes out. That's the reason we are going to enter. And come to the ninth one. Received cash from Ashok 1000, discount 100. So receiving. So come to assumption exempt. Receiving is there in debit side of transaction. So we have to enter debit side. That is 1000. In discount column we have to enter 100 rupees. Next one, cash sales. Sales is also there in debit side of cash book. Next, withdraw cash for personal use. So withdraw cash for personal use, withdraw cash from bank for personal use. So always it will be in credit side of bank column only, right? And come to the next one, checks issued to Ravikant. Checks issued to Ravikant means we are issuing check to Ravikant. Issued is nothing but we are giving. Giving is always there in credit side. So check will be there. It will be converting into bank. Right? Next one, paid salaries. Paid. Payment is nothing but payment. Payment is there in credit side. Whatever may be the transaction, just you have to follow debit values and credit side values. Okay? And next one, so it will goes to credit side. Interest received. So receiving is there in debit side. So we have to give debit. Paid salaries. There is no cash. There is no bank. So we have to enter directly in cash column. Interest received. There is no check. So we have to enter this one is also in cash column. Come to the dates. That is also 2019 on February month. Here also we have to enter 2019 February month because of all transactions are being February month only. Come to the first one, to cash and bank balance. In cash column 5,000, in bank column 10,000. Right. Second one, paid into bank. It is contra entry. That is on second. We have to write cash here. In ledger folio column, we have to mention C. Here we have to write cash, but no need to enter cash column. Enter in bank column. That is 1000. Contra entry is nothing but two set transaction. Again on February 2nd, by bank we have to write enter in ledger column CR. Here we are going to write then bank, but value will be entered in cash column 1000. So it is also completed. And next one, bought furniture through check. Purchase is there in credit check, but we are purchasing furniture by paying check. Check will be converting into bank on the day is 3rd. By furniture we have to write, but enter in bank column 2000 because of there is check word. And come to the next one, purchase goods for cash. We are purchasing goods by paying and receiving cash. So it is cash transaction, that is on 8. Purchase is debit credit check transaction by purchase. By purchase, worth is 4000. In cash column we have to write. Next, received cash from Ashok 1000, discount 100. So receiving is there in debit side, that is on 9th. To Ashok, we are receiving cash, so we have to enter in cash column. But there is a discount, that is 100 rupees. In discount column, we have to enter discount amount. Cash sales is also debit side transaction, that is on 11. To sales we have to write. In cash column we have to enter the amount because of there is no check and there is no bank transaction. Next, withdraw cash for personal use. So we have to enter this one into credit side as a drawings. In bank column we have to write the amount, that is on 12. By drawings we have to write it. In bank column we have to enter amount is 1000. Next, check issued to Ravikant. Issued is there in credit side. So we are issuing check. Check will be converting into bank. That will be on 13 by Ravikant. Check is there. We have to enter in bank column. That is 2000. Right? And next one, paid salaries. Payment is there in credit side. Salaries amount 5000, that is on 16th. By salaries 5000 because of there is no check. Interest received, we are receiving interest in terms of cash because of there is no check, that is on 17th to interest. In cash column 1000. Now let us check all transaction once again. Cash in hand 5000, bank 10,000. So both values are opening values are completed in debit side. Paid into bank, contra entry. Here second contra entry is completed. Here also contra entry completed. Bought is nothing but purchase. Purchase through check. Furniture through check. It will be converting into bank column. Next one, purchase goods for cash. Cash is there. Purchase is credit side transaction. It is also completed. Received cash from Ashok 1000, discount 100 rupees also completed. Cash sales 5000 also completed. Withdraw cash for personal use. It is also completed. Checks issued to Ravikant. Issued is there in credit side. It will also comes here. Next, paid salaries 5000 completed. Interest received also completed. Now finalize the values. After the problem, underline the total values. Two parallel lines is important. Let us solve debit side. Take some space. Cash side. Debit values. 5 plus 1, 6. 6000 plus 6000, 12,000. Right. 5000 plus 1000, 6000 plus 5000 plus 1000, 12,000. And come to the cash values in credit side. 1000 plus 4, 5000, 5000 plus 5000, 10,000. So we have to enter these values. Is the overall value. So excess value debit side, cash is 12,000. So we have to enter same value in here also. So credit value is least value, that is 10,000. 12,000 minus 10,000, balance 2,000. We call it as 28 by cash balance carried down this value and come to the bank value side. Debit bank value we have to write 10,000 plus 1,000, 11,000 we have in debit side. Come to credit side, 2,000 plus 2,000, 4 plus 1, 5,000. So which is excess mark? That is debit value is excess. So excess values we have to enter in both sides. So these values are least values, that is 5,000. 11,000 minus 5,000, 6,000. It will called as, that is also same by bank balance carried on. So these values are again comes under into debit side as to cash balance brought down. B by D is nothing but brought down 2,000 again to bank balance brought down 6,000. Right? This is the procedure about the 3-column cash book. In our next problem, we will solve another logical transactions.